This is Mike Farmer with the Fighting News. I'm sitting here with Amir Imam. How you doing, man?
What's going on, man? I'm doing good. How you doing?
Doing pretty well, man.
All
Pretty
right.
good, pretty good. We were out here a few months ago. You know, we saw you doing some work. Obviously, you've been in the gym every day training.
Yes, sir.
You got a fight coming up next week.
Yeah.
Adrian Granados. He came up in Canada, right? All right. What do you know about that guy?
I know he comes to fight. I know he's tough. He got a good record, and he gonna bring the pain. He coming to fight, and I'm coming to fight too. Put on a show and come out with a W and move on to the next fight.
Right. I know that the last time we were here, we didn't have that fight quite set up, and also we didn't yet see who the champion, the winner of that WBC matchup was either. Now we do know that Victor Postal pulled what most want to consider an upset over Lucas Matisse, and you should have that mandatory. Has that been talked about with you yet?
I think he getting a volunteer defense because I got a fight coming up, I guess. So I just gotta wait after that, I guess. And I'll get my chance to fight for the title. Okay. But I'm still gonna stay in the gym, and be ready, because they're not gonna catch me slipping, man. Right.
We never really want to look ahead, but of course we want to look at the matchup with you versus Postal if that does eventually happen. He's 6 feet tall. He's got a pretty long reach. Do you think that poses any problems for your style?
No, not at all, man. We get some tall sparring partners and work with them. And I'm tall myself, so actually that's kind of a good thing. So we'll work it out no matter. Hopefully he keep that belt to be fighting me because he's defending against somebody else now.
Right.
So I might be fighting the person that he fights. If he loses to that person, you never know.
That's true. That's true. You're also in contention for a possible fight with the WBA champion.
Yeah.
And what's going on with that over there? Any conversation about possible fights?
No, not really. I mean, I'm ranked I think number 2, I believe, or 3 in the WBA, but I'm not sure. I mean, in order for me to get a fight, man, it's crazy. I gotta be mandatory. These guys don't want to fight me, man. So when I get number 1, then I'll start, hollering, let's make it happen,
Right.
But right now, I'm going for the WBC. Once I get the WBC, then we'll call some shots. You got put your foot down,
Right, yeah, right. When you got that, you're in a pretty good position, I'm sure. After your last fight, which was very impressive with the win, by the way, there was a comment that was made by you in the ring after the fact when you were referring to certain people not really respecting their belts, just kind of throwing them out like it wasn't important to them at all. I mean, what's your take on the whole alphabet title type situation? Is a belt very important to you?
I mean, of course, yeah. That's what you train and you work hard for, to get a belt and then conquer the division and keep the belt. You don't want to just throw the belt away and disrespect it. Fighters back in the day, man, when they got that belt, they held it like it was gold, like it was treasure that they found. They can't give it away. They can't lose it. Nowadays, these fighters, it's like, I don't want to fight this guy. I just vacate it, move on.
Right.
But no, you can't do that, man. You disrespect the sport. But I understand it's a business, so some fighters don't look at it the same way I do.
That's just it, because we mentioned before we started recording here that we just came from interviewing Peter Quillen, former middleweight champ, and his take on it is very much like Miguel Cotto's take on it recently, which is, don't really care about my belt, not important to me. I'm worried about the fight and the money.
He's not bigger than the belt, man, so you can't do that, man. You can't do that at this time. I mean, he's big, but he's not bigger than the belt. He should have kept the belt, but it's business, man. I understand.
Right. Well, like you said, in your position, obviously, it puts you in a great position once you have that belt to kind of call the shots and decide where you want to go from there.
Yeah,
a lot of fights can be made at your weight class.
Yeah, a lot.
Obviously, it's easy for you to fill out, jump right to that welterweight division too, which is so freaking thick. It's unbelievable. Right now.
Definitely. I want to, conquer the 140 division, do some things in the 140 division, and I'll move up eventually.
Okay. What's your dream fight at this point? What would you want to try to attain within the next year?
Get one title and then just unify. Get more than one title. Get the WBA with it, WBO, IBF. It doesn't matter to me. Just have more than one title. I would like to have all the titles at once, if you ask me, though.
Right.
I don't care. I'll fight. I'm willing to fight anybody, anytime, anywhere.
Right. Was there any one particular fighter you think you'd match up well against that's out there right now that's just real popular, that you would say, hey, I want to get in the ring with that guy. I know what I have is enough.
There's a lot of fighters in the 140 division, but the top one everybody keep talking about, is Terrence Crawford. That's what they want to see me against, And when that time comes, we're gonna make it happen. Definitely, I'll fight him.
Right. I think actually a pretty good matchup, matter of fact.
Definitely.
Talks now are Terrence Crawford fighting Manny Pacquiao for Manny's last fight in April, which means he'd be stepping up to 147 to fight him most likely. I don't know if Crawford's planning on coming back down to 140 or sticking around to 147. We actually had a conversation on the way over here about Terrence Crawford and how easily he could be, a junior middleweight without fail. He's big enough; he could definitely fill out. He's got the punching power for sure. If a fight like that came up, if Terrence Crawford decided, hey, I'm at 147, I'm sticking around here, would you want to chase him to that weight to get a fight like that against him?
It depends. If it's for a title, I'm definitely jumping up there, without a doubt. But if it ain't for no title, man, I'm trying to conquer 140 first and get myself out there, let the people know who the young master is before I just jump out the window and go do that.
Right. But I got you.
But that's definitely later on down the road. If the promoters come together and go promote, make that happen. For the people, for the fight fans.
Right. Well, we're out here at Lucky Street Gym in Hollywood, Florida. Again, sitting here with Amir Imam, the young master. He's about to be 19-0. That's my prediction.
Yes, sir.
16 knockouts. And number 2 in the WBA list, mandatory for a WBC any day now. So next time we talk to him, maybe holding up a belt.
Yeah.
Good luck to you, Amir.
Thank you, man.